Campaigners in Argentina have launched a provocative campaign to allocate an empty seat in the state legislature of Tierra del Fuego specifically for the Falkland Islands, or as they call them, the Malvinas. The idea is the brainchild of the Malvinizadora Union UMA, a pressure group which relentlessly pushes Argentina's sovereignty claim over the remote archipelago, currently a British overseas territory. Tierra del Fuego is a province in the far south of Argentina, which is closest to the Falklands, although they are still 400 miles from its eastern coast. Organizer Luciano Moreno told the NOTITDIF website the seat would serve no purpose other than to draw attention to his nation's claim over the islands. He said, "Our province has jurisdiction over the islands and that, by transitive ownership, its population, once the full exercise of sovereignty is recovered, must be effectively integrated, socially and institutionally. For this reason, the creation of a symbolic seat is in itself a message to the inhabitants of the islands and to the world of our desire to have jurisdiction over the islands and give their inhabitants the same rights that our residents have." It also clarifies that it is a seat that will not be occupied and whose sole purpose will be to draw the attention of the world, that this place belongs to our nation and over which our province has jurisdiction. Mr. Moreno said the allocation of the seat did not grant any right to the residents on the Falklands, stressing the right to sit in it depended on decolonization of the islands. Speaking last year, Mr. Moreno also presented 3 proposals to the legislature related to the illegitimate exploration and exploitation of our hydrocarbon resources, a reference to oil exploration projects by UK companies. He told NOTITDF, "Our concern is profound as we are close to completing a year of this consultation so harmful to our country, without knowing in what state this colonial activity is, and without knowing clearly what the position of the national government is when respect. From now on, it is evident that the forceful non-pronunciation of disagreement, rejection and/or repudiation of this colonial activity is a very functional element in the interest of the British metropolis and its enclave in our territory, at the same time as it is extremely damaging for our national interests. It is also worrying not to know which are the instruments that have been developed, or the formal claims made, if they were made, so that the violation of the power that only the Argentine state has to establish taxes on the national jurisdiction, as well as to denounce this unilateral activity on the part of the colony, in favor of the metropolis, United Kingdom."